You doggone right it is. Good afternoon, y'all. What's going on with Britney Spears? What the heck? Unbelievable. Anyway, and Tom Cruise has got new love and new life in London. Wow. Unbelievable. I actually read that stuff. All right. Good bathroom material. All right. What are we doing in the market today? Happy Thursday. It feels like Friday to me. I've been thinking all day it was Friday, but it is Thursday. So let's check it out, y'all. We had a Fed meeting yesterday, which really didn't do anything. And then last night, as I'm lying in bed, I took my hemp gummies last night. Took about two or three of those. Yeah, get her out. She's too loud. So I took my hemp gummies last night, and as I often do when I'm on the hemp gummy trying to sleep, I just stayed up a long time thinking the market, the market, the market. And all I was reading yesterday was COVID and COVID and COVID. And I was like, this thing is about to bust to the downside. We are about to have a correction. It feels just like it felt to me in early February, late January. You know, it just had the feeling that we were going to just go really, really down. So I was all last night just thinking and going, man, I need to, start preparing myself for the incoming, impending doom that will soon come across the market. Because all I did was think about COVID, y'all. I mean, it was just, I was reading everything. And for example, Biden's now saying all federal employees have to, are going to have to be, vaccinated. So I worked for the judiciary for 27 years, and we didn't do when you hear federal employee, when the president says something with federal employees, it didn't apply to us per se. Now, oftentimes we would follow suit, but we didn't fall under the president because we were in the judiciary, so we fell under the Supreme Court and the third branch, so to speak. So what the president would say about federal workers, they're getting a cost of living increase. Well, that didn't necessarily apply to us. However, oftentimes the federal judiciary would follow suit. So I noticed yesterday that within the courts that there is now, they were like, you don't have to wear a mask, as long as you've been whatever. And, so now they're going back to you got to wear a mask if you're in the elevator or if you're in common areas. You can't come into the building if you don't have a mask on. And then here was the really interesting part that I thought. Now they're going to be able to ask you, they can inquire whether you've been inoculated and vaccinated, whatever the word is. And that was kind of interesting to me that now they'll be able to ask you, hey, are you, before it was like a privacy issue and you didn't have to tell your business. But now it says you may be required to tell them whether you've been vaccinated. And I go, wow, that's really a departure from what was the norm. So, what does it mean? What does it mean in our little town? And I don't know how it is where you are, but it's upticking, y'all. We've not been to church in the last 2 weeks because, in our community, it's just been, rampant with new cases. We've got a couple people that are fighting for their lives in the hospital. And it's kind of tragic and sad. So we're playing it extra cautious. The interesting thing is school starts next Tuesday in our area. There are no mask mandates for our schools. That I like that. I like the parents being able to choose. But now, the CDC is saying, hey, if you've been, vaccinated, now you need to wear a mask. And then they're hiding on data and stuff, and they're not releasing everything. So what's going on? So are we about to dive into another shutdown, another, you know, calamity coming that's going to shut us all down? Now, here's the interesting part is we Americans are resilient and we're going, oh, by God, no, we're not going to be shut down again. You shut us down once, we are not shutting down again, right? I got the vaccine. I feel pretty, safe. Then I read that my home county of Alabama, only 24% of the adults have been vaccinated. So that means 76% have not been vaccinated. So what does that mean? Well, we in the South are we don't really trust the government. So I understand that totally. I don't trust the government. You can't give government too much power, or they'll do incredibly insane things, and they try to power grab and take more and more and more. So I'm a libertarian at heart. So what does it all mean? It means that I don't think anybody's going to shut down. And I think what that might mean is that there may be even a bigger epidemic. They may be even worse consequences this time, because last time we was the unknown, right? But now I think we're like, oh heck, I'm not staying at home. We're gonna kick this thing, and it may be more of us out there and doing more bad than good. So I don't know. I don't know what the market's going to do. So when I wake up today, see the market up, 0.55%. I mean, that's big. That's really, really big. I mean, let's look at what it did. So here's your overnight high, 44.05. Your cash open was 44.02, just under the overnight high. So what happens? Look at the green bar on the open. Here's the dumb money. First 30 minutes, dumb money. And after the dumb money does all their stuff, then we see some red, and then we're tapering off. And now, we're going almost like it's a Friday. It's kind of tapering off here. So we are now in lunchtime chop, right? So we were going up, and then we get kind of this area, and here we are, we're lunchtime chopping again. We're above VWAP. Here was the first 15 minutes of the day in the little square, in the little shaded area. So let's look at that. What was that was a 44.02 to 44.15, so about a 13-point opening 15-minute range. Interesting, right? Now, look at this. I've been showing you the advanced decline line, advancers over decliners, that number is 346 today. Remember yesterday, what was it, like a positive 70 or so? So today it's 346. So this is really, 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 really bullish, okay? We are up here around the 350 line, and the last few bars up, and sure enough, up. So what does it mean? So I guess my level of panic yesterday was unwarranted. But let's make sure that you and I know how to, let's see, how do I do this? How do I draw something? Draw. I wanted to show y'all something. I think I can do it with this. All right, let's make sure we know something here. If the market goes up, oh man, that looks terrible. See if I can make it thicker. If the market goes up, all right. And then let's put over here, if the market goes down. And I want everybody to be able to answer this question. We haven't done this in a long time. I want you to think about something. All right, let's talk about, let's do puts. If I can draw puts and calls. Puts and calls. So let's just talk about it a minute. In the options trading world. And if you're legging into a trade, or you want to get, maximum benefit, let's just think for a moment. Calls. All right. Not everybody at once, but answer this question. Matt, are you still at the camp? What are you doing?
I'm driving to work.
All right. Cool, man. We'll just keep 10 and 2, baby. 10 and 2. Can I hear you blow the horn just for the heck of it? Best I don't get shot. Okay, I heard the horn. Very good. All right, so let's talk about puts and calls. And let's talk about buying options. All right, we don't normally buy, but let's talk about buying options. Buy, B-U-Y. All right, I want someone to tell me, if you had to buy a put in an underlying, let's say the market in general, the E-minis, okay? Is it better to buy a put on an up day or a down day?
Up day.
Exactly. It's better to buy a put on an up day. Why, Matt?
It's cheaper.
It's going to be cheaper, right? What was expensive now gets cheaper. So, it's on an up day, that put now that yesterday was $1, maybe, 80 cents today. So if you were thinking about buying a put, it's better to buy puts on an up day. All right. Let's talk about selling puts. So let's just talk about puts in general. So you buy them on an up day. When's the best time to sell a put? On a down day. Just the opposite, right? So y'all kind of need to know this. So if you were going to sell a put, the best day to sell a put is on a down day. Why? Because that value of that put swells, right? It goes up. Instead of a tomato, it's a grapefruit, a big old grapefruit. And so now you can collect a bigger premium for that exact same option. It's just the way it works. Now let's talk about calls. When's the best time to sell a call? When's the best time to sell a call?
When it goes up.
That is absolutely wrong, Jason. No, I'm just joking with you. There's never a good time to sell a call. I'm just joking with you. I hate calls, man. I hate them, but you're exactly right. So the best time, if you're selling a call, as God as much as I hate them, the best time to do it is just like Jason said, on an up day. So if you're going to buy a call, when's the best time to buy a call? Just the opposite. You buy calls. If you were going to buy one, you buy a call when something is down. So if you were going to buy an option today, and we don't buy options that much, but what would you be buying today? I mean, today's the good day to buy a put. So if you've got an option or you're legging into something, it is a really good time. If your spread or whatever you're doing involves puts, and it's a nice up day and the E-minis, it's up 0.5%, then it is the day to buy a put. Or it's the day to sell a call. And again, I hate calls, so I probably wouldn't sell a call, maybe a call spread. Okay. So now you know what to do based on the direction of the market. Now, every trade that we put together is, is a combination of puts and calls, and either buying or selling. We can call it a brass monkey. We can call it a horned unicorn zebra. We can call it whatever you want to, or a glass condor, whatever names are that people are coming up for all these crazy trades. You can call it whatever you want to, but in the end, it's all puts, calls, buying, and selling, right? That's all it is. All right, so we've looked at our market. We know what the market's doing for the day. It's up. Look at it, coming back to the range.
Low battery.
So
Low battery.
I hate that
Low
phone.
battery.
Stupid Walmart piece of garbage. All right, low battery, low battery. All right, and it'll do that all night long, and you'll be like, oh my God, why do they do it to make it do it all night long when you're sleeping? And low battery, low battery. All right, so we know what the market's doing. If you had to leg into something, you could buy a put today. Be the best time to do that. All right, so let's go. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh, first of all, let's go and see if there's any of our puts that we need to manage. Now, guys, the market's up so big today that I am not going to sell a put. Normally, I'll sell a put every day. I don't care if it's up or down. Best time to do it's on a down day. So I'm not going to sell one today because the market is up really, really big. And I've got a number of short puts on. So let's just look at them. So look, I'm up $59 today. I'm up $223 on all of my little short puts. Now, if I were to see something that's at 50% or so, what am I going to do? I'm going to ring the register. I'm going to take my 42.50 and go to the house, right? I'm up 51%. So what am I going to do? Let's close it, create closing order, do it for 8. We might even try 725. I say we're going to, may do it for 775 just to see if we can leg into it. Because you're buying, right? I'm buying to close. So I want to pay less if I can. Let's just try it. See if I feel lucky today. All right, there we go. Look at there. Price improved, baby. I got me a quarter extra. All right, so let's see what else we got there. So we're just ringing the register. Look at this. It's up 51%. Well, let's ring the register. Let's get another $42. Convert trades to cash. That one's going for $9. So that means we sold it when volatility was better. So I'm going to go, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What in the wide world of sports is going on in here? There we go. 825, 8. Hold on. Let's try that one at 8. Da-ding, da-ding. We're filled there at 8. All right, so what does that mean? So I've got those two closed. So let's see. This one's at 43%. That's at 43%. You know, I think the market's going to crash any day now. I'll leave them on. Why? Because I got a black swan hedge on them. All right, so we rung the register on two of them. And we rung the register, converted, made us about $80 profit there. And we are not going to sell another one today. Just don't feel like it. Just don't feel like it on a big up day. Okay? Now, so we're up 1,075 for the day, which is really, really sweet. What's really doing well is AIM today. AIM is kicking it, baby. Look at this. We're up $778 in AIM today. Sweet. The only one that's down on the day is UBT. All right, so I don't want to get you confused, but let's look and see if we're getting any AIM triggers. Now, to do that, I'm going to open the BAME spreadsheet. It's just exactly opposite of what you think it would be. The BAME is actually the AIM spreadsheet. I need to rename them, but I just know this is the one that goes with this account. So don't look at the name of the spreadsheet. Let me just find it for you here. And let's see what it does. Now, that's the SPY AIM, which we're actually running in BAME. So we got to get the other one. I say we got to get the other one. BAME updated. Hey, while that's working, let's see. We also want to look at the SKU driver too. So I put the SKU driver in for you guys today. So BAME updated. Come on, baby. Here we go. BAME updated. Now check this out. Don't look at the name. It's BAME, but it's really AIM. Look what it says, y'all. It is giving me a signal to sell 5 shares of UMDD. Isn't that sweet? And it's telling me to sell 1 share of UCO, which is our oil. So these things are up big on the day, apparently. So let's look at UMDD. Is it actually up big? Well, let's see. What did we do with AIM activity? When did we buy UMDD? So as of, we had 133 shares on, we started AIM in this one, let's say July 19th, and our trade price was 27.12. All right, so what is UMDD up to today? UMDD is up to 31.44, and it's saying, hey, Bobby, ring the register, baby, because since July 19th, you've made $2,800 in AIM. Now, that's pretty good, right? 10 days, we're up $2,800 in the AIM account. So, yeah, we're going to sell those 5 shares. So, let me bring up my, I got too many accounts, y'all. I see it's going to be in this one. But remember, I don't get prices, live prices here, which is a little bit of a hassle. And I'm too cheap to pay for the data. So, y'all get live prices. Why? Y'all don't have a, corporate account, Delaware this and Delaware that. So I'm going to see what the price of UMDD is. UMDD on Tastyworks is, I could sell it for $31.54. All right, so UMDD, we'll sell 5 shares. All right, so sell, what did I say, $31.54. So we'll sell 5 shares, not 100. Make sure you change it. 5 shares. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it? $31.54. See if we get filled there. Well, the bid ask is $31.54, $31.61. So let's try $31.56. See if we get filled there. 5 shares of UMDD. Come on, baby, fill me. Unbelievable. All right, so cancel replace. Cancel replace, $31.54. Come on. I won't be greedy today. I'll just put it in. $31.54, and we should get filled, hopefully. Now it's down to $31.52. Crap. Bob. Your timing is off, dude. $31.52. Let's work it down a couple pennies. Do I worry about pennies? Yes, I do. I got nothing else to do. Will I still pick a penny up on the side of the road, even though I'm morbidly obese? Oh, heck yeah. 31. UMDD. Make sure I'm on the right thing. 3151. 3150. I am walking it down, aren't I? 3150. Come on. There we go. So we got filled at, can't remember which one of those is. We got filled at 31.5101. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's go put that in. 31.5101. So I got to go to, since we're running AIM, I got to go to the BAME spreadsheet. Makes no sense, I know. All right, so we got here, and we got to go to AIM activity. Now watch how cool this is. We'll go UMDD, number of shares bought or sold. If you're selling, make sure you make it a negative. And we're going to go 729.21. And the price, which I can't even remember, is 31.5101. 31.5101. 31.5101. 31.5101. And we're going to put no here. It is not new capital. It's not rebalancing, and it's not a new underline. It's not rebalancing, y'all. It's we're not rebalancing. It's just regular old. We're going to put no there. All right. So we're now on a streak of selling one, right? So we bought startup with 133 shares. So our streak was we bought one time. So now we started a new streak since we started selling. So we sold 5 shares of that. Cha-ching. Now let's go back to our AIM dashboard. It's telling us to do something. It's telling us to take profit in oil. So current stock price around 79.50. What did we get in? I added 4. Let's just make sure it's working. 79.50. Look at there, y'all. 67.26. So it's telling us out of our 38 shares, it's saying, hey, Bob, ring a register on one of them, would you? They're Tubby Dub. All right, I'll do it. So UCO, let's go do that. UCO is our oil, which means if y'all gonna cruise around over the weekend, it must, remember when we're selling, we're taking profits, right? You ain't never got to worry about taking a loss. You will never take a loss with AIM. AIM's never going to tell you to take a loss. Now, if something goes bankrupt and goes zero, I guess you take a loss, but otherwise you're buying when it goes low and you are selling when it goes high. So UCO is at the bid is at 79.63. So sell one share. UCO 79.63. UCO. So we're going to hit the bid, and it is right now at 79.64. Is the bid 64? And we're going to just do a measly. Bobby, you going to do this on a measly one contract? Yeah, why not? If we get filled. There we go. 79.64. 79.6412. Unbelievable. 79.6412. 79.6412. 79.6412. 79.6412. Right? All right, so we took, look, it told us the other day on the 28th to take a share off too, didn't it? So here we go again. We're going with UCO. Now watch this. The streak should be selling 2 in a row, right? So now we should get an S2 for this. So let's see if this works. So S, we're going to sell 1 share. So we sold 1 share the other day, booked some profit. It went up again today, and we're going to book some profit. So we go 7, 29, 21, and we hope this works. Indeed, it does. Look at there. So now we are at a selling streak of selling 2. All right, so we put no here. Now, what I also did is put a governor in, and the governor is to make sure that, we don't run out of cash on the way down and we don't sell too much on the way up. And we want to hold our shares and participate in the appreciation. So I gave a governor in here. So really the governor is 0.1 all the time. And then it starts revving up the more streaks in a row you have. So to slow it down. So we're going to slow it down of us liquidating to cash on the way up. We're also going to slow down the liquidation or the buying on the way down of a stock by this little governor. So a cute little thing that I did in here to add to Lacello's little thing. But now think about this. You're at work, y'all, right? You can have this spreadsheet on your little mobile device, your Apple iPhone. You got it, you looked at it and you open it up. Or we could set this thing up for text alerts, right? That it could text you, I'm sure. Jason, can we do that? That you could get texted when one of these things, gives you a signal, and you can, fix it up that way so that you're totally
Yeah, I
automated.
can look into it.
Yeah. So you're at the factory, baby. And look, when I put those in, look, clears it, baby. It clears it. Now, what if you don't look at it all day? What if you once a day? You want to do it once a week? You want to do it once a month? But look how easy that is. I mean, I've got a spreadsheet with all these little things that I put in it. How I did that, I have no idea. But it tells you when to buy and when to sell based on Lacello's. And now it tells us over here, look here, what we're doing. We are selling stuff when it goes up, and we're buying stuff when it goes down. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful little system there. All right, so that is our, trade's going all over the place. So that is our little AIM system in this one account. So I'm going to close this down now. We'll save it. And first of all, let's go. I know I switched because y'all know I'm an ADHD and all this stuff that I have, and I'm on Adderall, and I did take it this morning. Hold on. I love it that me and my nephews are on the same medications. Awesome. You had family reunion, and now I've got all this testosterone left over because now I'm taking testosterone pills that are prescription pills, and now I got all my testosterone cream that I got to do something with. We'll see. All right, what are we doing? I want to see the screwdriver. I say I want to see the screwdriver. Well, until that's coming up and closing, let's see what else we got. Oh, since I'm moving from one thing to the other, check this out, y'all. We are about to have a harvest, maybe next week, right? We are going to buy back 12 short ES positions. Y'all, that's a big meatball. That is a big meatball. And let me just show you that on the Black Swan hedge real quick. Let's go to the Analyze tab. Analyze tab. Let's go to ES. I want y'all to see this. This is sweet. I want you to see what happens when we harvest those. Market goes up, we're able to harvest. So let's go to X vol step. We'll do 4 vol steps. Now, if this doesn't get y'all excited, I mean, nothing's going to get you excited because Bobby thinks an impending crash is coming, right? I think a crash is coming. So I'm going to go down here and look at those 4 tranches of that Black Swan hedge. So we're going to go single symbol. We're going to just show those 4 tranches. Where are they at? BSH4, BSH. There it is. 4 complete tranches, baby. There it is. That's what it looks like. So just on those 4 complete tranches that I bought 12. I sold 12 and bought 20 ES puts. That's a big meatball, right? Now check this out. This is so cool. So it says if the market goes down 20%, I'm going to be at $3,500 on those. All right. Is it possible that we're going to go down 20%? Absolutely. So if we go down 20%, though, if we factor in volatility, then I believe a 20% drop is going to have us with a VIX or volatility of around 60 to 75. How do I know that? It's just a feel. So on this tranche, these 4 tranches, I'm going to be up 16,000. Watch those numbers. 16,543.50 to $26,769. That's sweet, right? That is sweet. But y'all, what happens when I harvest these 12 short puts? Because that's where the risk is. What happens when I harvest these for 20 cents? So I'm 35 cents away. So let's go back to the Analyze tab. Go back to the Analyze tab. Watch this. So all you got to do to simulate that, remember, we're up 27,000 on a 20% drop. Watch this when you take these 12 out. Take the 12 shorts out once they harvest. Boom. Do you see those lines go up? So now a 20% drop. Forget the 27,000, baby. We're up 75 grand. on a crash in the market. Without volatility, it says we're going to be up $11,000. Do y'all see how sweet that is? Unbelievable. Stacy, is that getting you excited? I hope it is. I mean, that is some sweet, sweet stuff. So, you know, you start, let's see, single symbol. Let's see how everything looks that we have here. We'll do all groups. So this should just show us our ES positions. All right, so here's our ES position. So with the space trip trades and everything, let me take out the space trip trades because I like taking those out. 2012, that's everything there. So let's take out the space trip trades and see how our overall hedge is doing. Remember, space trips are not crash protection. They're, you know, grind down market protection. All right, so let's take those off. So our hedge as is on ES looks like 20% down. Looks like we're going to be up 37,000 with all the hedges that we have in. Now check this out. What does that look like after the harvest? So after we harvest the 12, let's take those out. Chapoon, chapoon. So then we go down to, how about 53,000 to 85,000? Now, how cool is that? Plus, check this out. We've got another order in here to complete another purchase of 5. For what? For a break even. Isn't that cool? So we sold 3 at maybe $3.40. I forget what it was. And now we're putting an order in. So I've got an unmatched 3 short puts in the ES that are not matched with 5 longs yet. But once we fill those longs, that's going to even be more powerful. And so we're just picking that wall up and up and up. So we're letting this little thing right here just go up, 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 up. The bigger we make this wall, the better we are in the event of the crash. And what does this allow us to do? Sell naked puts, sell premium. That's what it allows us to do. Okay. So very, very cool stuff. So with the 12 in there, 37,000 without it, what was it, 80 something thousand? Boom. That's a big meatball. All right. Now then, let's see what else I wanted to show you. So we've got those 2 orders working. So we know about those. We filled 4 orders. We closed down. I thought we closed down our Bain. I was trying to anyway. As we put those orders in, we'll say save. Okay, now we'll go back to this. Let's just see how everything's doing really quick. Like VIX hedge is going to be down today, and because VIX should be down. Space trip trade, how's it doing? It's up $35. The thing's up $50. It says 100%. Woo! All right. Black Swan hedge complete. It's going to be down today, but up 182. So that's a 3-5 combination, right? Overall trade's up, looking nice. BSH 5, how you doing? Down today, up $147. Space trip trade 2, up $5 today, $25. We're up 50% on the trade. The micro puts we've already looked at. We're up $60 on the day, 138 altogether. That was 200 something, but we closed those. AIM still looking good. Let's do it again, $926 on the day. BSH, our 4 tranches is a big loss, right? Because we bought those outright. We didn't put those on for break even or credit. So we know those are going to be down, but that's what allows us to do the other stuff we're doing. This tranche down $15 today, but it's up $135 on the 3-5 tranche. SPX, we don't have anything. The 111 trade, how's it doing? It's up $2 today, up $70 on the entire trade, y'all. That is also a grind down protection in a grind down market. BSH 6 shorts, look at this, y'all. We're up 52.5%. I don't even have to fill another one. I mean, I don't have to fill those loans if I don't want to. I could ring the register on this and take my $157, but that's not what we're about. We're about completing these tranches and making our hedges get even bigger. But if you were, risk averse today and you're like, man, what if the market's going to crash Monday? Man, Monday's the day, Black Monday. Well, you can take these off, right? Take off that risk. Take your $157, go to the house. All right, we put a second 111 trade on the other day. I'll be dang. We did it this week, didn't we? wasn't it Monday or so? That's up $50 already, 46% on the trade. Another BSH1 complete, $2.50. That one is up $145. Amazing, isn't it? In a bull market. I said, would he have anything unallocated? Nope. Everything's looking really, really good. All right, now let's see. Here's what Jason and I were working on yesterday, and I cannot wait for y'all to see this. This is going to be some excellent, excellent stuff. But we need to now go to the other account. Let me close this as well. So yesterday, the SKU driver was what, about 36? So we see it's about 33 today. So remember, as that gets closer and closer and closer under 20, right? This little shaded area here, when it's about 20 out of the money, if it gets 15, then we're, really looking at the drop. So our SKU driver is telling us what? Everything's nicely and evenly priced. Everything's good. So that doesn't show that a drop is coming. And let's see one more thing. If we're looking at ES, why don't we go to the charts? Boy, am I moving around a lot today. Let's go to volume profile. Let's check out SPY. Let's check out ES. Just see where we think the markets are. Okay, guys. Here's SPY. SPY is fairly priced here, but now it has gone into overbought, and now it is in an oversold condition. And we have run out of chart. Now, ordinarily, what would I do? Ordinarily, I would duplicate this and stack it on top of itself, right? I would stack this and create another level to show us. But since today's the 29th, we will be starting a brand new big green monsters on Monday. So we don't have to worry about that doing it today. So no need to do that. But look, so price is now overbought here. It's oversold here. When you say it's oversold and it's above the 20, 50, and 200 moving averages, what does that tell me? This is extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. Possible pullback to the point of control at 433? Absolutely. But right now, what I'm seeing, extremely bullish. Let's go and let's look at ES, slightly different because it has overnight data. Check it out. It is fairly priced, right? ES is fairly priced. It is above all three of its moving averages. Possible pullback into the fair value range at the point of control? Absolutely. It could happen. But what do we see here? We see potential new points of control building here. So as price were to travel in here, trade here, it's very likely these long bars could possibly take out this area here. Hold on a minute. Let me yell at my kids, y'all. Unbelievable. They go to school Tuesday, y'all. Pray for me. I'll make it that long. Whew. All right. So we got a lot to do. All right. So let's go now to the other account. Let's see how we're doing here. Cha-chink, cha-chink. Pull it over. All right. So here's the other account that we're trading. Live. And it's up $680 on the day. This account started on March the 26th with $35,000. And it now has made profits of $8,563. Sweet. Now, what are we doing in this account? Well, we're doing BAIN, not AIM. Now, keep in mind, you say, what is AIM? If you want to read the book, Robert Lucello, How to Make $1 Million in the Stock Market Automatically, that is AIM. But in this account, I'm running BAIN because Bobby Genius thinks, oh man, I'm smarter than the average bear. I'm smarter than Mr. Lucello. I don't really think that. I'm just playing. So I think I have to tweak and change everything. So what do? I say, hey, rather than selling things when they're high and buying things when they're low, which is what we're supposed to do, right? I said, what if we did something different? What if things that go high, we buy more of, and things that go down, we dump it? Now, how about that, right? That sounds good, right? So in other words, we're going with the trend. And so far, the trend has been my friend because that's up $8,560. Now, let's go back. The other one, we're up, what, $2,000 since we started AIM on the other one. So it's doing well too. So which one's better? We don't know. We're just doing a little guinea pig experiment here. All right, so what you do then is you come in and you look at the AIM stuff and you go, oh my God, look at all the signals you got. Yeah, but I'm not running AIM in this account. I'm running something else. I'm running something called Bain. So I'm not going to buy 43 shares of UMDD and selling all these. I'm not going to do it because I've created my own little algorithm. How about that? And it automatically, here's my stocks, and it pulls in beta. And then I do a weighting of each one of our 10 components. Now, do you have to use everything that I use? Oh, heck to the no. Heck to the no. Jason, I wish we could show them what it does. You think we should, or can we do that, or is it too bad to do it now?
I think we can show it now. If you get the new script that I sent over, I think it should work because all it did is update the big green monster to the correct values now.
Okay, and that'll be good. And then what I'll do is I'll update this later today. And I made some notes yesterday on the one that you did, but I think it'd be cool just to show them what it does. So let me go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to go to a little file called, y'all got to watch this. This is the coolest thing. This is Voodoo. Okay, my drive, guinea pig Bain. Here we go. So you're saying I've got to download Bobby. The last one I see is Bobby 5.
Yeah, that's the latest one.
So that's the one we did yesterday. Well, I've already got it, right?
Oh, well, in that case, I probably forgot to rename it. So just re-download this one. So delete your old one and re-download this one.
All right, got it. So I'm going to download this. Y'all just be patient with us. And Jason was telling about how he was so impressed with the speed of my computer, about how fast it is. Right,
lightning
Jason?
fast.
Lightning fast. Y'all, it's amazingly scary. All right, so, okay, we're downloading that. Y'all give me a second. Off to the side here, I will go to my downloads. We'll get that. Bang. Okay, there it is, right? Yep. So Bain Bobby 5, we will copy that, copy. And then we're going to go to desktop, Bain stuff, and we're going to go right click. Let me delete this one first. Delete. Oh man, there we go. Okay, we'll right click. Y'all are going to love this. Stacy, are you with us today? Can you talk? Are you everything okay? Stacy doesn't talk a lot, but I miss your voice. Okay. Stacy, you're gonna love this. Wait till the end. Let me do this. Bobby 5. I'm gonna take out the 1 on it. There. All right. Now, I can't remember how to do this, so Jason's got to watch me through it. So I'm going to bring up command prompt. I'm gonna act like I know what I'm doing. Watch this, y'all. This is some goofy stuff. All right, now tell me what to do, Jason.
All right, so you have to navigate to your path of the script. So copy the directory path.
Copy address. Now I think Jason's going to work for an easier interface just to hit a button and probably do this, right?
Maybe.
So now,
oh, you have to do CD and then paste this. This will always be a required step for like any script though.
I do it right before the C, right? Let's see, C. So I do.
Oh yeah, so it won't let you type in prior, so you just got to delete the whole thing.
And darn it. So I'm gonna go CD space Control V, right?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, y'all watch this stuff. Y'all watch this.
Now you type in your script name. So Python space Bain_Bobby 5.py.
Python space Bain_Bobby 5.py.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, now watch this, y'all. This is cool stuff. Man, I hope you ain't driving. You need to pull off to see this. You're not gonna believe this.
I'm in the office now.
Okay. Is the boss there or what? What's going on?
He's not. He's
Okay,
at lunch.
What's this garbage, y'all? This is amazing. What's this stuff?
And keep the terminal tab open in the bottom right so I can check
What
your
it
logs.
is logging into, this bot is logging into, check this out. It's logging into Tastyworks all by itself. Found my username. It found my login. Check this garbage out. So now it's pulling up the IV rank, guys, so it's pulling up all that stuff that I'm having to type in manually. Is that cool or what? So U-Pro, IV rank is 19.2. Oh, IV rank is 13. Junk, 39. So it's done exporting Tastyworks data. Am I doing a good play-by-play, Jason?
Yeah.
Now, y'all tell me Jason ain't a smart dude. 26
Pretty
years old.
amazing.
It is pretty amazing, isn't it? You know, he couldn't have done it if I hadn't coached him through it, though, man. You know that, right? Now, watch this, y'all. It's going to load. It's going to log into my trading view. This is some crazy crap. So now it's logging into my trading view, and it's going to get SMAs and EMAs and all this kind of stuff all by itself. I'm not doing a thing.
And open up the terminal again.
Oh, I'm sorry. He always has to yell at me on that one. So check it out, y'all. It's getting all this stuff from it's getting the linear regressions. It's getting the, moving averages. If it's above and below, it's getting the 5-day performance. It's getting the 1-month performance. It's getting the 3-month performance. It's getting all that stuff that I have to go in and type. So the cool thing is what we're thinking is if you want to run Bain, and you want to do it like, you want to run this once every 31 days, if you're, going to have problems with wash sales, because you will have wash sale issues with Bain, not AIM. You'll never have wash sale problem with AIM, but you will with Bain unless you do mark-to-market accounting or you get tax trader status. Now, if you are trading in this every day and making adjustments to it, you should be able to get tax trader status because your activity is there. I am not an accountant. That is over my head, even though I do my own taxes. So you can, check with Mr. Green at greentradertax.com. He'll walk you through getting all that done, taken care of. If you don't want to worry about that, then don't make adjustments to your account until every 31 days. And that way you won't have a wash sale. What is a wash sale? It's taking the loss in an underlying and immediately going back into it within 30 days. Okay? Just want everybody to be clear. I don't want anybody to get to the end of the year and go, Bobby, I'm going to pay $500,000 because of wash sale. I told you. But this is amazing, y'all. This is all running all by itself. Green monsters. He's got the green monster in there and everything. I feel like I should be playing some music right now, like some Patsy Cline. I'm crazy.
How did you learn all this?
Are you talking to me or Jason there, Matt?
Definitely not talking to you.
Jason, how'd you learn all this? Oh man, we gotta have fun, right?
That's a good question. I'm self-taught. I guess I got bored one week and I just started botting stuff, and I just kept botting stuff.
Matt, Jason.
So you're not a programmer by.
No. I graduated with an
or
architecture degree, so I can build buildings, and then I work as a digital marketer, but I'm just self-taught with programming because I get bored on weekends.
My son-in-law does this too. It amazes me. He does digital marketing as well.
Y'all, Jason was homeless and distraught when I found him, and I'm glad I brought him to the place where he is today.
A stray dog.
He was, man. I mean, he had no compass in his life, and I put him on the road to a path of goodness, and look what the man has done. I mean, this really is amazing, y'all. Can you imagine the time that Jason had to put into making this thing work? I mean, before long, we won't even be trading anymore, because I envisioned that this thing could automatic, and we would certainly try it with paper trading first, right? But I'm certainly imagine that it could actually pull the trigger and make the trades for you and everything, which is kind of cool. It's wild stuff, man. Feel like we need a Little House on the Prairie music in the background. All right, now watch this, y'all. So now it looks like it's done. Found export final. So now it's when I open the data thing, right? Oh, it's not yet. Not yet. It's still doing stuff. All right. Oh, look, it's getting the linear regression. Is it sideways? Is it up? Is it down? It's getting all that
and
stuff.
Now it's done. Yeah, when you see it goes back to that, your directory, that's how you know it's completely done. So now you can open the data, and all the data should be there.
All right, y'all check this stuff out. Okay, so it just saved it, right? 7/29/12/51. All right, so we're going to open the data. Now, all that stuff that takes me a whole hour to do, I mean, y'all know it takes me for the better. Look at this. It's already got it. He's got all my ticker symbols there. He has pulled in the IV rank from Tastyworks. He has pulled in the 5-day performance, the 1-month performance, the 3-month performance. Is it above, below the EMAs and the SMA? Well, 20 SMA, we'll change that. And then Big Green Monster, is it oversold? Fair value, oversold. I mean, isn't that cool? I mean, dude is amazing. Then how's the linear regression? Well, it's up, sideways. Oh, yesterday, now I saved this as something else, but one was saying down yesterday, and I wrote to the side should be up. So we might need to look on however it's determined the slope of those or something. This is up. I said should be sideways to down. Down should be up. So we'll look at that. But I just think
let's fine tune this for sure.
Yeah. So we'll fine tune it stuff, y'all. But can you imagine? So at some point, I imagine that this thing will automatically put it in with all these little formulas too that Jason will use to determine the suggested percentage of your allocation, and then it'll come up with this stuff here that'll actually be the action signals to do this. And then the final stage is I envision having this tied to Think or Swim that executes the trade. What more could you do? I mean, you can go fishing, you can milk the chickens and collect eggs from the donkeys. Just amazing. Questions, comments. I feel like we ought to just do just a moment of silence. Now, what do you think about those apples?
Oh, one thing I want to mention, just keep in mind every single month you would have to re-update the monkeybars.csv with the new monkey bar. So that's like the only manual thing you need to do. Otherwise, everything else is automated.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so cool, y'all. It's just so cool. But I thought y'all would like that. And I thought we'd gone through it enough yesterday that I thought it would be a great thing for y'all to just see today. So what's better? Is Bain better? Is AIM better? I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is this account's made $8,500 in April, May, June, July, 4 months on a $35,000 account. Let's see what that is. If your profit and loss year to date is 8552 divided by 35,000, you are at 24%. Let's see, divided by 24% a year. That's what we're doing. And we've done that in, let's see, hold on a second. How many days? Let's do some ciphering. How many days between dates? So we started this little puppy. Let's see, date, duration, calendar. Y'all correct my math if I'm wrong on this. So we started on March 26th in the year of our Lord. Start day, March 26, 3/26, 2021 to today. So that is, calculate duration, that is 125 days. So in 125 days, we've made 24%. So if I go 24% divided by 125 days, and then we normalize that. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, yes, I can. Times 365 days would be, we're on track for 71%. Now that's pretty sweet, right? Now, is that the only thing that I'm doing in this account? No, we're selling little options too, aren't we? We got some, we got to hedge this as well. So we've got, let me take the stocks off option. So we've got, Black Swan hedge. We got a Black Swan hedge. Good Lord. I got to look at that, see what all I got. Some space trip trades. We're selling some puts in here. I need to close some of those, looks like, as well. Right? We got a lot more puts in here. We got a 1-1-1 trade. I can't group them as easily. And we got VIX hedge somewhere. VIX hedge. There we go. I mean, is this the coolest thing since sliced bread? Questions, comments? I told Beth, she's like, why'd you stop charging and doing all this stuff? This is why. I bet we would have never met Jason had I been charging $50 a month. He'd been like, man, I ain't paying that old fat guy in a spam hat $50 a month. So then Jason,
yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah, right. Jason would never been here. So that's why I wanted to create an environment, a collaboration between a lot of smart people, and let's get some smart people in here that can help everybody. Why charge anybody? Let's help each other. And I think this is going to be very beneficial. Very beneficial. All right. Groovy. Jason, I can't stay over today. I got to watch the little kids, but I'm going to kind of run that and look over it, and we'll make some notes on it, see if there's any adjustments on it. But I'm telling you, the amount of work you put in, I mean, hats off to you, man. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, no problem. And then I'll look to updating the script more, so it'll be a constant adjustment. But also, yeah, let's coordinate on, once I get the little finer tuned stuff tweaked out, how to add this to like a resource drive so everyone can get access along with, like, you know, the BAME sheet and stuff.
Yeah, that'll be cool.